What's going on, Shady people? Shady Penguin here, with you back for another week of the GBA. Your New York Mankeys, who finally have a new shirt, are going to be going up against the New Orleans Pelipers, coached by John Pokemon. Like I said yesterday in the team builder, he is an incredible, genuine person. Please go check out. He just made a brand new channel. It is in the description. I promise you guys, if you love genuine people who are really good at Pokemon, you're gonna love watching this guy. So please go show him some shady love. So today we are your New York Mankeys. We are 2-0, and John, I believe, is 1-1, but he is a threat. He's in our division, one of our division rivals. Everyone in our division is our division rival, honestly. Everyone's just, they have crazy good teams. Like, you see beat up Crocodile last week. But we're gonna go really quick in case you skipped the team builder. The team that we're bringing today, we have Venusaur with Synthesis, because you guys have been asking for it. We have Flameboy Luke with double status, Toxic, and Will-O-Wisp. We almost went triple. No, we didn't. Dreidel. We have Jafar, Jirachi, and Bruce. So a very interesting team. I really love how, I don't know, I love the way our teams look. Like, just from aesthetics, I love the way all the different colors that we have. Jafar and Jirachi look like they're going on a date because they're the same. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I don't know, dude. They look like friends. Hitmontop and Bruce look like friends, and Takahata and Flameboy Luke look like rivals. So we will jump into this match before I say anything else stupid. I'm super nervous for this match. I'm super nervous. We're gonna take notes throughout the entire gosh darn thing. Let's see what he's got. He didn't bring the Mega Scizor. Oh my gosh. Chandelure, he brought the Reuniclus, as kind of expected. There's the Raikou, the Hydreigon, Florges, and Donphan. So, Florges is scary. He's got a status healer, a potential aromatherapy. Reuniclus is scary because it smacks our Mega really hard. I could see him just opening up with, I think our safest bet is to open up Jirachi. His Rock Setter is the Donphan. 100% Donphan. Now, the great news is that we have EQ. If we get rid of that Hydreigon and wear down the Reuniclus, look at this. Look at how well I think that our Bruce, man, had we brought Crunch, we wouldn't be able to really handle the Donphan with Bruce, but really we want to hit that on the special side. So it's all good. I think I'm going to lead Jirachi. It is Choice Scarfed. If he leads his Hydreigon, we'll be able to see what he does if he switches out. If he doesn't switch out, we can kind of gauge if he thought he would be faster. I think that's our best opening play, is just to open up with Jirachi. 100%. Let's do that. Let's straight up do it. We could see the Donphan open up, just want to get rocks up right away, which is fine if he does. It is fine. He can also just go for a knockoff, which would be pretty scary. Oh my gosh, John! Oh my gosh. Whoo! All right. Opens up with Blitzkrieg, the Raikou. So very solid opening on my opponent's part. I should have mentioned that he's most likely going to do that, because we don't have anything to stop Volt Switch. So I'm actually already gonna type Volt Switch, because let's be honest, that's what he's going for. It is shiny, which does hint at the fact that it is potentially extra sensory. Now we could go for a straight up Zen Headbutt. Jirachi. It would do a good amount, I'm sure. I mean, we're max attack. It's stab. It only does 50%. Oh my gosh, it's Jirachi. All right, so we're just gonna go for a safe U-turn then. We're kind of putting out there that we're scarfed, but we get the information knowing that he's not scarfed, and that's pretty darn useful for us. That is pretty darn useful. So, potential huge Volt Switch coming in here. We're just gonna go out into Flameboy Luke, our special wall. Of course, my Milotic would have done a lot better in this match, thanks to the fact that he did not bring the Mega Scizor. Had we brought my Milotic, this would be a really dangerous match for my opponent. But we have something to absorb that Volt Switch very, very well. I don't really want to go out into my Venusaur on a Volt Switch, because I'm not Mega yet. This thing, it resists it a lot better. Well, not a lot, but they resist it the same. But I think that this is the better Pokemon to go out into for the Volt Switch, because we can get initiative right back. So it goes into the Slim Shandy. So this is an interesting matchup. I didn't really expect him to go out into this thing in this manner. We left the leftovers on there, which is a little bit of a drag. This could be Choice Scarf Trick, which if it is, it's a little bit of a problem. But then we'll have a fast Volt Switcher. I think I'm just gonna Volt Switch. I could Toxic, but getting locked into Toxic would be really lame. So we're gonna Volt Switch. He's gonna use Shadow Ball straight up. So we do see that he outspeeds us We'll see that that's not going to do too much damage. We get a volt switch off, which is great. I love a slow volt switch. We could see that does fantastic damage. Now, Chandelure sits at what, 80 speed? It doesn't mean too much because we're not invested, so we can't exactly say if he's scarfed or not, but we do see the Shadow Ball, and I do want to take note of that. Shadow Ball. Now we'll get to see if he has leftovers or not, which is very interesting. We could go out into Bruce here. Seems a little early to me. Seems really early to me. We can go into Jafar. Jafar gets a pretty free Shadow Ball off right now, right? He has to go into, he's kind of forced to go into Hydreigon. Or Florges, rather. Can't really go into the Florges. He'd have to go into the Hydreigon. It's either that, or we go into the Takahata. Takahata can take some hits. We can get our Mega off. We can actually just go for an EQ and potentially get rid of this thing. He only has the one immunity. Or we just go on into Jafar, play it kind of basic, but then okay, so then let's play it out. If Hydreigon comes in, who do we go into? We can't take a huge hit with Flameboy Luke anymore, so we'd have to go into Takahata anyway. And we're not Mega Evolved yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into Takahata now. Takahata now! That sounds like a name. Takahata now. We're gonna go ahead and Mega Evolve, and Hidden Power Fire is generally useless, unfortunately. It's genuinely just 100% useless. And that's a shame. So we can EQ here. I think EQ is our best play. If Hydreigon comes in, it comes in. So let's go ahead and EQ. He's gonna withdraw Slim Shandy. So we haven't seen his item, no leftovers, no nothing, goes onto the Blobbby, the Reuniclus. And kind of wishing that we were max physical attack now. Not a negative physical attack nature. But we're gonna reveal the EQ pretty early, unfortunately. And Blobbby is going to take a hit. It's a crit. That was a crit. Oh my gosh, hold on. That thing is defensive as anything. We see no leftovers, which means that it could be a couple of different things. Unfortunately, Blobby's a huge problem. It is a very, 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 very big problem. I don't know if he's Regenerator or Magic Guard yet. This thing is going to be our downfall. I can switch out into Flameboy Luke, maybe. I'm not gonna overpredict. I'm gonna go on into Jirachi. I think that he'll predict that. He could go for a Shadow Ball, which would hurt a lot. It wouldn't take us out, but it would do so much damage. But we're gonna go on into Jirachi here and see what he's gonna opt to do. He does decide to go for the Recover. Very middle ground play, very safe. There's really no harm in doing that. Unless I was like Mega Growth, Mega Venusaur. And we're pretty free to just go for a U-turn here. And he can recover again, granted, but I still think it's our play. We have to get rid of these recovers somehow. This is the Pokemon. If we get rid of this Pokemon, Venusaur looks really, really good. Venusaur looks amazing. Obviously, the Hydreigon is still a problem for us, but it should be fine. It should be fine. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. He's gonna withdraw Blobbby, which is fine because we'll get a free U-turn off. U-turn would hurt him a lot. So we'll go ahead, get the U-turn off. He goes down to Hannibal, the Don fan. As we U-turn, I can't touch this thing anyway, so it doesn't matter. With any of my moves, not gonna do too much. Now here we pretty much go into the Venusaur, I guess. We do have Energy Ball on Jafar, but that's just begging for our Sass to be broken with Ice Shard. Right, isn't it? But if we go into Jafar and we're going for an Energy Ball, it baits in the Hydreigon. Going out the Takahata just brings the Reuniclus back in. I think we'll go ahead What is Donphan speed? Donphan's really slow, like base 60, I believe. Donphan is base 50, so we could go into Takahata and be fine. I'm gonna go into Takahata. I really don't want my focus dash getting broken on Zam. I really don't want my focus dash getting broken on Zam for a potential Ice Shard, although I think he wants to go for rocks here. Luckily, the U-turn is doing enough damage. It did enough damage where he's not going to be able to get his 30 back. So I'm just gonna click Giga Drain. I'm not gonna think about it too much. I can't think about it too much. It stinks that we speed crept a non-existent Mega Scizor. It really does stink. We know that the Raikou is not Choice Scarfed. So let's go ahead and just take note of that. Not Choice Scarfed. I don't think Specs either, but I don't want to make that judgment call just yet. I can't run the calcs. I don't remember how much it did. His Volt Switch did to my Rotom, but he's gonna withdraw Hannibal straight up, go back out into the, I'm sure, into the Blobby. So Blobby is his play to make, for sure. That's gonna do a good amount of damage. So Special Side is where we want to hit this guy. Now we could go out of the Flame Boy Luke, but I think that's a bit risky. I think we just go back out into Jirachi. You know what? If he wants to go for a Shadow Ball, he got me good. If he goes for a Shadow Ball, he got me good. But I think he's gonna recover because he doesn't want to reveal if he's Magic Guard, he Calm Minds. I was gonna say he doesn't want to reveal if he's. Ooh, wow, man, that's insane. That's terrifying, especially because we don't have Crunch Sharpedo. Now it kind of becomes. Oh my gosh. So, U-turn, max attack. I think this guy's super defensive though. Iron Head does almost as much as U-turn. And we have the chance to flinch. We have Serene Grace, so it's not a bad chance to flinch. You know, this is our time. This is our time! Iron Head, let's go! Right now! Oh gosh, that does nothing. But it flinches! Oh. This is not good because we didn't bring Crunch Bruce. This is not good. My heart is pounding out my chest right now. Oh my gosh. So he's clicking Recover here. Calm Mind, Recover. Psychic type move. Potentially no Shadow Ball or no Energy Ball. One of the two. The question is which. So we could go out into Alakazam right now. And Shadow Ball is still a 2-hit KO. Or we're just Iron Head again. I think we go into Alakazam. Why didn't I bring Crunch Bruce? I think I go into Alakazam. I can't try to play off an Iron Head. Are you kidding me? I'm sorry, Jirachi. I know you did as well by getting that flinch. I know, but I couldn't rely on that twice. There's the recover. What we'll find out right now is yes, we'll probably lose our Jafar in the process, but we're clicking Shadow Ball. We'll probably, like I said, we'll probably lose Jafar in the process, but we'll find out if he has Shadow Ball or if he brought Energy Ball. If he brought Energy Ball, then Sharpedo can't come out, and Jafar can probably take 2 Energy Balls, honestly. If he goes for a Shadow Ball, then yeah, no, we're Dunzo Funzo. But we'll see that this is not a 2-hit KO, and he goes for a Shadow Ball. Okay, so we are kind of spending, we're spending our Alakazam, unfortunately, just for the information of Shadow Ball, which does suck. My DS is gonna die. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I have to get my charger after this turn. I have to get my charger. So Shadow Ball, no special defense drop. There's the recover. I'll be right back. I gotta grab my charger. Oh God! Why? Why? Hey guys, I'm back. All right, hold on. I'm clicking Shadow Ball again. Let's see what happens. He withdraws Blobby. Wow, that's insane. Whew. That is insane. So now we get to find out if he's regenerated or not. Goes down to the Florges. Whether you got the special defense drop or not, it doesn't matter. Our Jafar is now in range of Ice Shard, obviously knocking me out. I'm glad that is over with. And I'm glad we're gonna find out what that Sharpedo has. Now, if he... We can work with this. We can work with this. I'm gonna go ahead and say that Jirachi's our play. Just because I can't be toxic, I can't be whatever, resist Moonblast. Whew, I'm nervous, guys. That Calm Mind Reuniclus. Withdraws Tulip. Back on to Reuniclus? No way. Hannibal. Goes out into Hannibal. Very nice. Get his rocks up. Very, very nice to get his rocks up. I can appreciate that play. I think everyone in the world can appreciate that play. Just gonna click U-turn here. We know it's not Rocky Helmet. We know it's not anything like that. I almost have to go out into Bruce. I almost have to go out into Bruce. Because I'm pretty sure he's gonna go Stealth Rock, right? What Bruce does is it just keeps Reuniclus off the field. I'm telling you that Hydreigon was just hurt a little bit. There's no way he's going EQ. Right? He's going Stealth Rocks. Going to Bruce, click Waterfall. What is he going to Hydreigon? At that point, I think we have to go into the Bruce right now. Has to go into the Bruce right now. I think this is the play. I think this is the play. Now, we could go Ice Fang. But, let's just run some calcs. Why didn't I get my speed boost? You have to be in on the turn. You have to be in on the turn. You know that, Shady. Come on, come on. You're freaking out. You're freaking out for no reason! Okay, so after Waterfall, Ice Fang still knocks out the Hydreigon. So, we should just click Waterfall. We should just click Waterfall. Unless I'm wrong, and I just made a huge mistake. I think I just made a huge mistake. I think I just made a huge mistake. I don't think Donphan drops this. I don't think Donphan drops to this. I mean, he might. He could drop to it. But looking at his team, I don't think he drops to it. Looking at his team, I don't think he drops to it. Now, knowing that Reuniclus has Shadow Ball and most likely a Psychic type move for our Venusaur, doesn't have Energy Ball, which means Bruce can take, he's immune to one of those and resist the other. So I can handle that. I really can. He stays in. He's gonna live. He's gonna smack me back with an Earthquake so hard. And this game just got made so much harder for us. Or he's gonna drop! He's gonna drop! Oh my gosh! Yes! 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 Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness. Wow. All right, so I 100% don't know if I can stay in. I mean, Ice Fang. I just typed in Ice Fang instead of Hydreigon on the damage calcs. I need to go to bed. Okay. I had to switch out. If I go into Takahata and he goes for a U-turn, that's going to be troublesome. I actually think I just sack off Jafar here. Like, I can't let that Reuniclus come in. I cannot. I need this Hydreigon damaged. But it's not going to be Bruce that does that. There's too much win in Bruce for him to do that. If I go into the Takahata, he 100% goes down into Reuniclus. 100% of the time. If I risk it and go into Jirachi, he's not going to go for Dark Pulse, though. Yeah, go into Jirachi. Go into Jirachi. That's fine. That's fine. Going into Jirachi is fine. He's not going to go for Dark Pulse. We're probably going to see a U-turn here, honestly. Charge Beam. Wow. Charge Beam Life Orb. Now, that's awesome and all. But now that we know he's not Scarfed, I can freely click U-turn. I don't have to click Play Rough. There's no reason for me to click Play Rough. I mean, it'll drop this thing, sure. But if he goes out into, say, Reuniclus or something, I'm kind of donezo. So we're just going to click U-turn. Like, okay, I could have taken him out, sure. But like I said, I cannot let Reuniclus come in. So now, we sack off our Alakazam. 100%. Yeah? Hold on. Yeah? Either Alakazam or Flameboy Luke. Which one is less important? I guess Flameboy Luke actually has less value. Yeah. I guess Flameboy Luke has less value. It has more HP. But that doesn't mean much. But then if I don't die, I'm in trouble feet. Well, he's not going to U-turn after charge beaming. Do I just sack off Jafar? Jafar has 1 HP, but he hits so hard. I'm going to sack off Flameboy Luke. I'm going to go on to Flameboy Luke here. That's fine. We're going to... And we have Stealth Rocks up. Oh, yeah. Forget it. He's going to roost. Oh, my gosh. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. All right, I want a Toxic, because this thing is going to live here forever. No matter what I press, if he stays and he kills me, if he switches out, I want Switch Initiative more than him being Toxic, so I'm just going to click Volt Switch. Wow. Okay, so we've seen almost all this. Roost, Dark Pulse. Okay. So, still with the Life Orb. At this point... We could technically go on into Bruce, but not yet because he's not low enough anymore. We could go on into Jafar. Jafar is really good here. Jafar's really good here. The only priority on his team is gone, and we have coverage for days. Now, we could potentially see the Florges, but I'm not about to predict that. I'm just going to click Dazzling Gleam. He withdraws. Okay. Tulip comes out. And I think this is just where we sack off Alakazam anyway. I think this is where we sack him off. I mean, Jirachi's like no harm, no foul at this point. Just switching into it. No, I think we can just get rid of Alakazam. Go for Size Shock. We could just get rid of him. Because we'll do a lot of damage here. And he goes for Psychic. So Jirachi would have been fine. We see the leftovers. Sharpedo. Florges. There's no way you're taking... Okay. We should just be able to go and click Waterfall again. Well, how much does Jirachi's U-turn do? Man, see, I wish I had Scizor right now instead of Jirachi, considering all I've been doing is U-turning. U-turn does nothing. All right, we have to go into Bruce. We could have gone into Venusaur. I just cannot bring Venusaur in because Reuniclus comes in on that. That's the biggest problem. So we've seen Psychic. We haven't seen anything else. We can find out what he has by clicking Waterfall. Does he have the Protect? Man, this has been a fun battle. No matter what happens, this has been a fun battle. Me not clicking Play Rough could be pretty detrimental because of the Roost. And me not going on into the Alakazam when I said, you know what, let's sack off the Alakazam. And then I just started thinking, I'm not saying that I'm not going to say that I made the wrong play. I made the wrong play because he roosted. But had he done anything else to sack, if he had actually attacked, then yeah, you know, that would have been the right play. But he didn't, so it wasn't. But he didn't, so it wasn't. See, the thing is, he can never switch in his Hydreigon to a move. He has to sack something off. And we still don't know if that Reuniclus was Regenerator or Magic Guard. Which at this point, it really doesn't matter. Man, okay, so Waterfall's gonna take him out. So he realizes that he has to sack something off, and it's going to be Tulip. It's going to be Tulip. So Sharpedo in, 2 kills. Sharpedo. And then Hydreigon comes back in. Hydreigon has to come back in. Okay. So Charge Beam, Dark Pulse, Roost. I'm gonna go out into Dreidel. The problem is then Reuniclus comes in. Just a little bit more damage on this thing and we would have been set. A tiny bit more damage on this thing and we would have been set, man. Like, this doesn't kill. This does not kill. Ice Fang does not kill. Now let's look at the rest of his team. We need this for the Reuniclus, 100%. We need this thing. So there's no question about switching out. Question is to who? Do you go out into Jirachi and risk a Dark Pulse? Is he just gonna free Charge Beam? I don't think he'll Dark Pulse because we have a Dreidel as well. And that thing wants to come in. But he knows my Jirachi wants to come in and smack with a U-turn. So that puts us in a predicament. Now, by getting rid of the Sludge Bomb, we actually made it so that we can't touch the Hydreigon. We didn't want to be walled by Chandelure, but now we're walled by Hydreigon. You know what we're going out into our Hitmontop. We'll decide what we're gonna do next. But I think we're gonna see a Charge Beam here. If he goes Dark Pulse, that's great. It's gonna do nothing at all. Intimidate. There's the Dark Pulse. Okay. So he goes for the Dark Pulse. Not going to do anything. We'll see the Life Orb. That's good. That's where we need Hydreigon to be. That's exactly where we need Hydreigon to be. So now we can make a super risky play here. Which is the play I think I need to make to win. I really think it's the play that I need to make to win. Oh my gosh. Reuniclus. Taking physical hits like a champion. A combination of close combat and earthquake. Take out Reuniclus if he's not regenerator. See, I think we should double out into Bruce. I think Reuniclus is coming in, or Chandelure. Chandelure comes in, it's not that big of a deal. But Reuniclus comes in, we lose. If we go into the Bruce though and he goes for Charge Beam, we also lose. So middle ground play, go on into Jirachi. Middle ground play, go on into Jirachi. I think. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. He's not, we have to double out. Double out into Jirachi. Reuniclus is coming in. Blobby comes in. We see Magic Guard. Magic Guard. Going out into our Bruce might have been the best play. I'm okay with this play. I don't think U-turn did enough. But I think it hurts. You know what? U-turn. Force the recover. Oh my gosh, it does so little. It does so little. So now we go into Bruce. We have to go into Bruce. If he has Energy Ball, he wins. Energy Ball over Psychic wins him the game. 100%. Okay, goes for the recover. We do not have Crunch. I have to click Waterfall. If he played this long game and he doesn't, and he has Energy Ball, he wins. Oh my gosh, this game. This freaking game. Crunch will not one-shot him, but Shadow Ball will not take me out. I'm not exactly sure how much Shadow Ball will do because I am frail, but it'll slow me down a bit, probably. I mean, but if we get Blobby down low enough to where something else can take him out, it doesn't matter. We can still come back. If we lose Bruce here in exchange for getting a lot of damage on Blobby, we can come back. I don't want to lose Bruce, but we might have to. He withdraws Blobby. Going on into Hydreigon. Slim Shandy goes on into Chandelure. Just sacking it off. All right. So he's checking if we have Crunch. Well, we get rid of Chandelure in exchange. Now, the problem is... I think I have to take this roll right now. I mean, let's say we go out into Jirachi and let's say we go out into Jirachi and he goes for Dark Pulse, he kills us. Okay. Let's say I Ice Fang right now, and it actually knocks him out. Which it's just a roll. It's such a roll. I can't believe that. Well, hold on. No, because then we have no way to get rid of Reuniclus. Yeah, well, yeah. I think I have to go into Jirachi every time. Going into Jirachi stinks, but I have to go into Jirachi. I have to. Charge Beam. Nice. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Now I think we go play rough. $252. How much did U-turn do? 52%, not enough. I think we play rough. We can play rough. We brought play rough Jirachi for this reason, and we're gonna take him out! Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness. Now granted, this could be a huge mistake. Out comes Blobby. And I actually think at this point we have to go out Man, I wish I brought something to Thunderwave, I'm not gonna lie. I really do. I really wish I did. I think I just go out into my Dreidel and start EQing. That's the best bet. Because he's gonna Calm Mind. I mean, that play rough, it's an interesting call. There were probably more sure ways to win. Goes for Calm Mind. I could have just U-turned. Then he roosts, and then I still have to call if I want to switch something in. I switch on my, yeah, I guess I don't know. All right, so here we just have to click EQ over and over again. We just have to click EQ over and over again. We have to wear him to a point where a waterfall can take him out. We don't have Crunch. We do not have Crunch. That's crazy that Crunch is going to be our downfall. But Waterfall put in so much work this match. Waterfall was really nice, a really nice option most times, so I can't be too mad. Earthquake, unfortunately, seems to have been where we went wrong on Sharpedo. Especially because in the middle of the team builder, we added Earthquake to Venusaur. But this was one heck of a match. Like I said, no matter what happens, this was one heck of a match. And I don't have Thief. I don't have anything that I can really do to this guy but EQ. That's all I got. I'm gonna try to throw some EQs his way, see what happens. Fake out would be nice, Technician fake out, but we're gonna see that and he goes for the recover. So he knows now that he can just sit here and Calm Mind away. And that's fine. I use the word fine loosely. I'm just gonna keep EQing. He's gotta know we don't have Crunch at this point. Psychic. Okay, this should take us out. And now I think our only hope is to go out into Sharpedo right now. Can't go into the Jirachi because he recovers off the U-turn. We have to go into the Sharpedo and click Waterfall. It's our only hope. It's our only hope. It's our only hope. Only hope. It is our only hope at winning. Is clicking Waterfall. If I had Crunch, if I had Crunch, if I had Crunch. But I don't. Shadow Ball will take us out from this range. There's the waterfall. There's the damage. There's the life orb. There's the Shadow Ball. Now the question is, did John perfectly, does he have the perfect amount of HP to live? Or can we try to take this back? Go into the Jirachi every time. Let me click U-turn. It's our hardest hitting move against him. It does more than Earthquake, does more than Giga Drain. Do we Iron Head and flinch? No, we just U-turn. John knows if he lives right now. This was such a fantastically played game, I feel like, by John. It was so beautiful to be a part of. These are the matches I love about the GBA. Like, this is just straight up, hardcore nonsense. Just nonsense. Straight up, hardcore nonsense. Oh my gosh, I'm sweating so much. My coffee is pringled. I'm singing. I'm tringled. Jack, how do you feel about this game? Speechless. Me too. Does this actually take him out? We lost. That right there is GG. It's unfortunate. Could have went for Iron Head flinch. Has more of a chance to crit, but I feel like it was a roll. We could have potentially clutched out, but I don't think I want to. Now everyone will be mad if I forfeit. Okay. I mean, he's got Calm Minds up. Giga Drain crit for game, I guess. I don't know. Man, what a game. What a game. What a game. I didn't see a point of switching out into Jirachi. At this point, it's all up to Jirachi to Iron Head anyway. You know what? In that case, I'm gonna go into the Jirachi right now. Should have just went for that first Iron Head way back in the day, in the like turn 4. Should have went for that second flinch, but I should have gone for the Iron Head there. For sure, I guess. I don't want to say for sure, but it is what it is. We're gonna see Psychic here, and it's gonna actually probably take me out. I didn't expect him to go for Psychic right there. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Iron Head. To be honest, I could have just stayed in. I mean, Psychic would 100% take us out. That stinks that just because we didn't bring Crunch for the one Pokemon it was good against. And that's what happens. I mean, he takes physical hits that aren't super effective very, very well. Crunch would have won us the game easily. Earthquake was a mistake. I don't want to call it a mistake because honestly, look, he has the Raikou and fast Sharpedo. Like late game, that's what we would have needed to win anyway. I mean, Venusaur was there, could take at least one extra sensory, probably 2. Fire off an Earthquake, take him out. But going for the Earthquake over Crunch, if I catch heat for that, it is what it is. This was the one Pokemon, and that's what happens when it's the one Pokemon. He's gonna withdraw Blobby. I almost predicted that and went for U-turn. I was so close. But we're gonna Iron Head away and see what we can make happen anyway. He resists this. He resists it very well, mind you. We can live one more switch in of rocks. But I mean, he Volt switches every time. So is it worth it? Is it worth it? He goes out into Reuniclus. It's not worth it. It's never worth it. Just Iron Head. Just Iron Head away. Come on, Jirachi. I never use Serene Grace like this. Let's go. Do something. Do something. Oh, my Lanta. Oh, my baby Lanta. Oh, my Lanta. Oh, my baby Lanta. Ah. Oh, well. Well, it was close enough. Jirachi would have flinched. He had that flinch saved up. He would have flinched had I gone for it against the Reuniclus. That would have been the game if he would have flinched then, but we'll never know. Hitting Reuniclus on the special side is actually better than the physical side, so we will just go for a Giga Drain here. Of course, we're gonna see the extra sensory right now. Bam! And it's not gonna take me out. So I appreciate John not just going out into his Reuniclus. I do appreciate that, John. Thank you very much for going for the extra sensory. And that is going to be one heck of a Pokemon game. Your New York Mankeys are 2-1. But you know what? I had so much fun this match. I really did. And a crunch would have really sealed the deal for us. I don't blame Sharpedo, I blame myself. And I'm okay with that. I actually am okay with that. I'm okay with the fact that the only reason we lost was because of just a move. That it was just a call. It was just a call. Do I want Earthquake for Raikou? And for Lantern? Or because like Lantern, otherwise, like, I mean, he could take crunches. Watch this mega crit. If I had gotten back-to-back crits, I could have won. And watch this mega crit, just to make the game interesting. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, what a freaking game. That was awesome. All right, seriously, you guys, you saw how well John played. There was doubles on both sides. It was fantastic. Go check him out for sure. Go check him out for sure. I don't really regret not going for player off against that Hydreigon first, because I think I think going for the player off against Hydreigon later is what lost us the game. I think we should have just U-turned. So, but that's really, you know what, it doesn't matter if Uniclus would have come in and realized that it can live, and I would have been donezo funzo. So if you guys enjoyed, please show some shady love, so that thumbs down below. Don't worry, your Mankeys are gonna come back next week for a W. We get the verse John again, so that battle's gonna be crazy. But I'm gonna get the heck out of here. I love you guys so much. Have yourselves a good day, but above all else, keep it shady.